we've been asked to come up with an introduction video for students and parents. And I know that so many of you have listened to lots of videos about Google Classroom, synchronous learning, asynchronous learning, and I think that you have a pretty solid understanding of what that's going to look like coming back to school. So I wanted to talk about things that I might normally talk about at an open house, and those are things that apply whether I'm inside the classroom or doing remote learning. The most important aspects of what we do at school are building strong relationships with students so that we can connect and we can figure out best ways for them to learn math, and then delivering the content in the best way that I possibly can. I'm very passionate about what I do in terms of teaching. I want to give the students the best possible overall experience, and I'm very excited about the school year. I'm as positive and upbeat as I am in any other year going in, and I think that it's a great opportunity to try some different things and see what works. So in all of my classes this year, the level of expectations are going to be where they always are. I expect a lot of my students, and I hope that they expect a lot from me as well. If you need to get in contact with me, if there's something that you want to talk about heading into this school year, email is the best way to get a hold of me right now. If you want to set up a meeting where we can either call or do some kind of video chat back and forth, I'd be happy to do that. Or if it's just a quick question, maybe I can just send you the answer in return. For students that are watching this video, the first thing that I need you to do is to log into Google Classroom. I will be sending you an email with the codes to get into class. And there is, under the classwork, a syllabus. And the syllabus is a good 12 pages long. You might want to sit down with your parents and read through it and get a lot of great information and maybe laugh a time or two at some of the ridiculousness that is contained in there. I try and keep it entertaining as well as informative, but that has all the information in there about what's going to be going on in class this year, grading policies, and anything having to do with remote learning will be in there in green, so it's highlighted and it stands out a little bit. In terms of grading, we are going to be grading, and it's not like what we were doing in the spring. So we're going back to assignments being worth points. I'm going to use the same strategy that I have for homework the past couple of years. Any assignment is going to be worth 1 point if you do it. If you don't do it, it's not going to hurt you. It's going to appear as an asterisk in Skyward, and that will never turn into a 0. And so it's a nice way for me to do some record keeping and for parents to kind of keep up with where you're at. Tests to start out the year are only going to be worth 50 points until we make sure that all of the assessment works like we want it to work online. And so that's a little bit of a difference, but everything else is the same as it's been in past years for me. I'm a points-based grader. Everything is worth points. They're not weighted percentages or anything like that. All the grades will be in Skyward. I know sometimes Google Classroom is a little bit confusing because there are grades that appear in there, but everything that will be counting towards that final overall grade will be in Skyward, just like it always is. And so you can check that the same way that you always do. I'm really excited to see some of the students that I had last year again in class, and also see some new faces. I think that we're going to have a great year. We're going to make it work. We're going to figure it out. And it's my 23rd year in Hazlitt, and I love working here. I love the community, and I love the students that I get to work with every day. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I know sometimes it's frustrating to sit through the videos and not just get a bulleted list in an email. Those will be coming your way too. If there's anything at all I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you.